Hello everyone, a very warm good evening to all of you. Today I'm here with the analytical reasoning, in which we will discuss meaning, implications and approaches. My name is Sudhir Kumar Singh, and let's directly come to the topic. So first thing first.
Wait for some time for more people to join.
Okay, we are waiting for 30 seconds to join more people. Guys who are there, please say hello. Okay, welcome to CLAT Funde. Yeah, we have just started a free online class on YouTube. Its name is CLAT Funde. Only 2 sessions have taken place just after the introductory section. This is the third in the queue. So those who are new to this platform, you have not missed a lot, and videos are there. You can see them, you can check them, and you can watch and view it again and again. And today is analytical reasoning or reasoning first class. This is first session. So here you have missed nothing. 1 session of English and 1 session of GK current affairs has taken place. And this is third session in the queue. Okay, students, so should I start now? Are you ready? Yeah. Okay. Aditi, hello. Mamta, hello. Bubbly, hello. Prashun Ojha, hello. Vaishnavi, hello. Saurya Singh, hello. Rohit, hello. Bhavya, hello. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, should I start? Okay, let's start the session. So, students, first thing first, let's see today's agenda or agenda for the session. In today's agenda, first we will try to understand what analytical reasoning is. Then we will try to understand the various skills tested in this section. Then we will try to understand the syllabus in nutshell, not in very detail. And last but not the least, we will understand approaches needed vis-a-vis sample questions. Okay. So the next section, slide is understanding analytical reasoning. So students, see the word analytical, AR, the word I'm using AR, A means analytical, R means reasoning. So we will have AR for analytical reasoning. So here the word is analytical. So when I speak the words like analytical, analytic, analysis, analyze, analyst, analytically, all these are words from the same family, right? And these words are not unknown to us. How? Let me put some examples. You must have heard about pestle analysis, psychoanalysis, final analysis, last analysis. These kind of words we have been using, reading somewhere. Those students from psychology, they must have heard about psychoanalysis. Those from arts stream, humanities, they must have heard about pestle analysis. And we in everyday life, we do analysis every day. If I'm feeling today sad, so I try to analyze why I'm feeling sad. This is analysis. So analysis is very much common. The word is not new. And the verb part is analyze. So let's start our session with meaning of the word analyze. So can you tell me what is the meaning of the word analyze? Okay, so I'm telling you, to analyze means to break into meaningful components. To break into meaningful components, right? So if you are breaking something into its meaningful components, then it is called analysis. For example, if I'm having a writing pen and what I'm trying to do, I'm taking a hammer and try to break it. No, this is not analysis. Analysis means breaking into meaningful components. Components means parts. So one part is this clip to fix in my pocket. Another part is push button that we can use to make it working. Another part is refill to keep the lid inside. Another part is a spring that makes the push button workable. If a spring is not there, it will not work. So while analyzing, what we are getting? We are finding interrelation between or relationship between its various components. So the first part is to break into meaningful components. Second part is try to understand the relationship between its various components. And the last thing, the moment you will find a relationship, you will also find pattern within the information given. Once again, I'm saying this word is very much important, pattern within the information given. So wait for a second. Okay, so there are 3 points. First is to break into meaningful components. The second is to interrelate. What to interrelate? The various components. And the third is to try to understand, to see or understand the patterns behind it. Let me tell you what I want to say. See, if I ask you, do you know the table of 9? Everyone say yes, 9 1 9, 9 2 18, 9 3 27, 9 4 36, like that, right? But if I'm writing it, do you find any pattern in it? Any interrelationship? See, this is 0. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I'm doing? I'm increasing 1 by 1. And see, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Do you understand are you getting the interrelationship? How the next step, how the previous step is related to each other, one another? This is called try to understand the interrelationship or relationship between its various components and try to understand the pattern in it. 9 plus 0, 9, 8 plus 1, 9, 7 plus 2, 9, 6 plus 3, 9, 5 plus 4, 9, 4 plus 5, 9, 6 plus 9. Oh my God, this is a eureka kind of feeling. When you are writing a table of 9, every time you will get a number and the sum of the digit will finally reduce to 9. So when I'll give you a number, 3-digit number, and I'll ask you what should I put here so that it will become divisible by 9. So you start adding 4 plus 1, 5, and what you will add to it, then it will become 9, 4. So the obvious answer is 4. So when you are writing 4, what are you doing? You are drawing conclusion, you are drawing inference, you are solving the question. And how you are solving? Because you understand the table of 9, divisibility rule of 9, relationship between its various digits, the sum will always come to be 9. So by knowing this pattern, you are able to say quickly that the place will be filled by 4. So is it clear? What does it mean by to analyze? So everywhere we require analysis, and analysis is all pervasive. It happens in every walk of our life, and this is why it is asked in exams, whether it is law entrance or any entrance exams. Analytical reasoning has its role. Okay. Wait for a second. Okay. Now the question is, why to analyze? Why we want to analyze? What is the purpose of analyzing something? So it has got only one purpose, and purpose is to draw conclusion, to make inference. The only purpose of our analysis is to make conclusion, to make inference. And in analytical reasoning section, so far as exam and questions are concerned, we have to make only 4 kinds of inferences. And what are those? So these are: what is true or must be true, what is false or must be false, what is probably true, what is probably false. So only 4 categories are there. Let me discuss it one by one. If I'm saying that which of the given or which of the following options are true, you find a question like this. Okay, which of the following options is true? So if I say, or question says true, must be true, definitely true, it's the same. True means must be true, definitely true. So is it clear how you have to interpret the word true? Whenever true is asked, it's definitely true, right? So it has got 3 names. Either you say true, or you say must be true, or you say definitely true. You can say necessarily true. It's the same meaning. Coming to false or must be false, it's the same. Either you say false, or you say must be false, or you say definitely false or necessarily false. It has got same meaning. Moving to the next one, probably true. Probably true means it may be true, it may not be true. Means some cases it will be true, in some cases it will not be true. So that will not be the 100% case. That is partial case. So probably true can be also asked in the name of could be true, can be true, may be true, might be true, possibly true. It's the same. Moving to the next. Similarly, probably false can be asked in another way. Might be false, may be false, possibly false. Could be false, can be false. So is it clear? What is the purpose of analysis? Why we analyze? To make inferences or to make conclusions. And what kind of conclusions you have to make as per the examination pattern? You have to make conclusion whether it is definitely true, definitely false, probably true, probably false. It has got 4 categories. Moving to the next. What is analytical reasoning? What is analytical reasoning? So analytical reasoning refers to our mental ability. See, analytical reasoning has got with our mental ability, intellectual ability, it has to take with our cognitive domain. it is directly related to our intelligence or IQ. If you are good at analytical reasoning, you are supposed to be an intelligent person. And in any organization, in any career path, if you are intelligent, if you are good at analytical reasoning, you will be rising high and high on promotion ladder, right? So it's very much needed for you. That's why it is asked in exam, because whole life, in our professional life, analytical reasoning is very much needed. So that is not only to get into law school, B school, or getting any job. Rather, it is meant for the whole career span, right? The second point is AR involves no specialized knowledge. In analytical reasoning, no specialized knowledge is needed. For example, if I say A is father of B, B is daughter of C, in this one, you don't require any experience or knowledge about A, whether you know A, what he does, where he studies or where he works, where he lives. All these things are not required. So try to understand. AR involves no specialized knowledge or experience. What is given in the information set, that is sufficient to answer all types of questions asked. You are not supposed to know anything extra. So it's good or bad for us? It's good for us. This is the beauty of reasoning. Reasoning doesn't require any extra knowledge except for the meaning of the words. The words written there, you should be able to know. For example, mother, father, that we very much understand. But a spouse is there, sibling is there, parent is there. Parents we understand. Parent is singular of that. So those coming from Hindi medium schools, they find difficulty in those words. So you should be able to understand the meaning of the word, and if you are misinterpreting it, the result will be hazardous. Coming to the next point, AR is axiomatic. In our high school, right from 6th, 7th, 8th, we have read in geometry axioms, and everyone knows axioms are self-proved, self-evident. You don't require any proof for it. For example, infinite number of lines can pass through a given point. It doesn't require any proof. It is self-proved. You take a piece of paper, take a pen, and try to draw lines from there. You will get infinite lines. Why? Because the line has got no length. आपका वाला तो length हो रहा है. So, but theoretically you have to go. It has no length, no width. No width. Moving to the next part. Analytical reasoning involves deductive reasoning. AR involves deductive reasoning. Let me explain you what is deductive reasoning. Deductive reasoning is based on one or more than one statements in which we draw conclusion on the basis of the given statements, and statements are category called premises. Statements are called premises, and you have to make conclusion on the basis of the given premises. For example, if I say statement 1 is Patna is in Bihar, statement 2 is Bihar is in Bihar is in India. So can we conclude safely Patna is also in India? Yes. If I say A is the father of B, if I say A is the father of B, A is the father of B, B is the father of C. So can I safely conclude from these two given statements, A is the grandfather of C? The answer is yes. This is called deductive logic or deductive reasoning. I'm taking more examples. If I say A is greater than B, first statement, B is greater than C, second statement, so can I safely conclude A is greater than C? The answer is yes. So these all you are doing in your life, and these are called deductive reasoning. So AR questions involve deductive reasoning. Is it clear? So this is all about nature of the analytical reasoning, and nature of the analytical reasoning will decide what skills are tested there and what approaches we should have while solving the question. So let's move to the next slide. Wait for a second. So let's have a look on skills tested. What skills of yours will be tested in analytical reasoning section? So the first and foremost is your ability to study information and apply logic to find patterns, right? So this is the first skill that is tested, and this is common to maths, reasoning, as well as English. In introductory session, when CLAT Funde was launched, what I did, I told you that logic is all pervasive and it is everywhere. So see, this part is common to study information and apply logic. This is true for comprehension based English. This is true for comprehension based maths, that is either you are dealing with caselets or you are dealing with any type of data representation. What you have to do, you have to study information very carefully. If you are doing something gadbar with the reading or studying the information, there is a chance that you will lose the correct answer or correct option, and you have to see the patterns. Second is your ability to draw implied meanings. Your ability to draw implied meanings. Here I'll try to stress it. What does it mean by implied meaning? So for example, if I say 8 persons are there sitting in a circular, sitting on a circular table or chair, right? Arranged in circular manner. No two men, no two women will sit together. Try to understand. No two men, no two women will sit together. What does it mean? What is the implied meaning of it? So let's think 2 men are plus plus, 2 females are minus minus. So 2 plus plus will be not there. 2 minus minus will also not be there. So what will be there? This will not be there. No two men, no two women will sit together. So only one option is left. Man, woman, like this. So this is called implied meaning. So is it clear? Implied meaning means directly what is stated or said, indirectly something else can be inferred that will be vital for solving question within the stipulated time limit. It is all about skills tested, skills. We have to develop skills to solve question within the given time frame. So hope the point is clear. Ability to draw implied meaning. Moving to the next point, ability to reason with conditional if-then statements. You should be able to deal with conditional if-then statements. Let me explain you what are conditional if-then statements. For example, I'm saying, if it rains, the ground will be wet. If it rains, the ground will be wet, right? So can I say the ground is wet? That means it must have rained. Can I conclude like this? Getting my question? Please respond. Yes, sir. Very good. So if it rains, the ground will be wet. I'm saying the ground is wet. It means it must have rained. The answer is no. There could be numerous reasons for getting the ground wet, right? So you cannot conclude like this. Converse is not true. Let me take one more example. If you buy 1 kg of Chyawanprash, you will get 100-gram honey sachet free. Let's do one thing. Let me buy 100-gram honey sachet. Will I get 1 kg Chyawanprash? No. So be particular while solving if-then type questions. It is given that if A is there, B will be also there. Does it mean if B is there, A will be also there? No, not vice versa. So we have to take care of such type of statements when our course will proceed. We will learn all these things through examples, various questions in very detail, and you will become master of it. There is no doubt in it. So far as reasoning and maths is concerned, you have not to worry about it. I'm here to take care of that. Okay, so am I clear till now? Any response? Yes, no? Good example, very good example. Okay, thank you. Now moving to the next one. Next skills that is tested is your ability to use deductive reasoning skills that I have already discussed. In deductive, what we do, there are certain premises, statements. On the basis of that, we make conclusions that I gave example of Patna, Bihar and India, right? So that is called deductive reasoning. Already discussed. So moving to the next point. It also tests your critical thinking and problem solving ability or skills. AR type questions also checks your critical thinking and problem solving ability. Critical thinking will be taught by Anurag sir. He will take care of that. And problem solving, right from today, we will be engaged and involved in it. Problem solving skills, we will develop it. You are going to witness even today itself. There is no wait. Moving to the next one. Your ability to infer what could be, must be true, must be false, probably true, probably false. That is repetitive. We have already discussed it. So see, students, if you understand the meaning and nature of something, then everything is related with that. Things will become repetitive. If it has got the meaning, whatever meaning it has got, it will check those skills involved in that. How it can check? Out of the box? Out of the moon? No, of course not. So hope till now I'm clear in telling you, while we jump to solve these questions, why not to have a little bit idea about it, what analytical reasoning, what is asked in this, and what skills are being tested. So moving to the next slide. Now coming to the syllabus part. Conditions and grouping, ranking, seating arrangement, complex arrangement, and blood relation. Oh, okay, I'm out of the camera. Okay, so conditions and grouping, ranking and inequality, seating arrangement, complex arrangement, blood relation, and puzzles. These are pure analytical reasoning chapters, and rest are semi commonsensical, semi analytical. In these sections too, analytical reasoning based questions can be formed, but the question setter has to take extra pain to do this. It's not easy to frame questions in these sections, because here we usually find one-liner, two-liner questions, right? So the syllabus is here. I'm leaving the screen for you, and when you will watch the video after live is complete, you will get it. Okay, so just a second. Moving to the next slide. Now come to approaches to analytical reasoning. We have learned what skills of ours will be tested during while solving any question type, whether at home, in mock test, or in exams. So answer to those skills tested, what should be our approach to solve questions? So answer is very obvious. Points are written here. You can see it, you can read it. So are you finding the points? Are you finding the points? Any comment? Am I audible? Am I live? I'm finding no comment. Yes, sir. Okay. So do you find points here? Yeah, answer is no, sir. No, sir. The reason is I have not written any points, so I will get the points. So what I'm going to do, I'll give you hands-on experience. See, when it comes to skills and approaches, it cannot be theoretical. Let me take an example. You read best book written on swimming by Michael Phelps or anyone. Can you learn swimming by reading a book? No. You will learn only when you will get into water. Similarly, skills can be developed only when there is hands-on. You are doing, you are learning by doing. When you are doing, only then you are learning. So wait is over. Now we will move to sample questions, and there we will see how approaches are taken to analytical reasoning questions. Not all, sample question I'm saying. So for toughest portion, that is puzzles, blood relation, complex arrangement, linear arrangement, ranking, from there, the toughest portion that is called, from there I'm taking questions 1 or 2. So are you ready? Are you ready, guys? Okay, yes. See, this is a question on the screen based on conditions and grouping. As its name is, I'll teach the topic one by one, taking one chapter at hand, and I'll discuss it, I'll elaborate it, I'll make you solve many questions, I'll give you many approaches, tips and techniques, not tricks. Not tricks. Tricks are worthless. Forget tricks. I'll give you techniques, approaches, and concepts, right? So as its name is, conditions and grouping, you have to make group on the basis of given conditions. So in reasoning section, conditions, restrictions play equal role. No plays equal role as yes plays. So let's see, you read it out, you try to solve it. Okay, so I'm solving you, I'm helping you. See, select a team of 4. We have to select a team of 4 persons. 4 persons. 4 persons out of P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. Altogether, 7 persons are there. Out of them, we have to form a team of only 4. Under the given conditions, the first condition is P and Q will be together. You cannot separate them. You have to P and Q always together. So let me put P and Q together. So A is saying P and Q will be together. So let me write like this. Are they together? Yes, they are sealed. We have put them together. This will be our style of writing. B, R and S cannot be together. Then we will put wall of China between R and S. R and S cannot be together. See, this is left to the wall of China. This is right to the wall of China. You cannot mix them. So R and S will not be together. This will be our another style of writing. T and U cannot be together. T and U cannot be together. And last information, Q and 2 plus 1 plus 1, that will make 4. And again, you are not able to do that, then 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 will make 4. So the most convenient is select 4. So are we having 4 together? No. 3? No. 2? Yes. So we will start from larger side. 4 was most favorable, that is not given. 3 was the next favorable, that is not given. What is given? 2 is given. So I'll start with P and Q. So I'm starting with P and Q. P and Q. Then if I'm coming here, I'll get either R or S. I cannot get both in the same team. So if I'm putting R in one team, then I have to put S in another team. Is it clear? Then so A we have taken, B we have taken, move to C. When I'm going to C, I'll put either T or U in the team. I cannot put both in the same team. So T in one team, U in another team. T in one team, U in another team. You cannot put them together. And last, Q and V will not be together. So Q and V will not be together, and Q I have taken. Q I have taken. So with Q, I cannot put V. So I'm not going to put V. Is it clear? So see, have you got team of 4? The answer is yes. P, Q, R, T, P, Q, R, U, P, Q, S, T, P, Q, S, U. So your 4 teams are like this. P, Q, R, T. This is your first group. The second group that you are getting, P, Q, R, U. The third group is P, Q, S, T. And the fourth group is P, Q, S, U. The game is not over. Now we have taken A. Now I'm coming to B. Out of B, I can select only one. Out of C, I can select only one. Out of D, I can select only one. So 1 plus 1 plus 1. Is it going to make 4? No. So leaving this, if you are coming to C and D, you will get only one from here, either T or U. You will get one from here, either Q or V. So you will get a team of only 2. But you have to make a team of 4. So further, it is not possible. These are the 4 teams that can be framed. And you will get 3-4 questions based on this. And what you have to do, the analytical part is this. So let me connect the dots. Is it clear? Is it clear? Were you busy in solving your own question, or were you watching what I was teaching? So suggestion is that you have to be with me, neither ahead of me nor behind me. Sahna bhavatu, sahno bhunaktu, sahviryam karvavahe, tejasvinam dhitamastu, ma vidvisav. First day, I recited this sloka telling you that may God protect us both. Both means students and teacher. May God nourish us both. Both whom? Students and teacher. May our study be enlightening and may not create rise to hostility. See, so your and our should be like mile sur mera tumhara. It should not be like that. I'm doing something else, you are doing something else. You have to keep pace with me. Whenever I'll open my mouth, you have to start listening. When I'll start displaying something, either through slide or through writing, you have to be focused there. If you lose focus, you will lose everything in reasoning and math section. Here, concentration is a must. So guys, let's move to the next question. Hope it is clear to you. Do you want any clarification, or is it okay? Write some comments. Is it okay? Should I move to the next question, or I should explain once more? It's okay. Okay, very good. So now I'm taking a question from ranking section. Ranking. Someone is higher in degree, so he will be kept above. Someone is having a lower degree of that, so he will be kept lower to that. So Ram is taller than Sita. Ram is taller than Sita. So I'll put Ram. Ram is taller than Sita. So Ram will be above, Sita will be below that. Now see, Kamna is not as tall as Neha. Gopi is taller than Ram. See, always continue with the related information. Once Ram and Sita are in the scene, try to read the information that is given with either Ram or Sita so that you can connect the dots. You can link them. You can interconnect them. That I taught you in the beginning. Interrelation that we have to do. That is not theory. That is very much needed to be practiced. So let's do that. Gopi is taller than Ram. Gopi is taller than Ram, but not as tall as Pawan. Gopi is not as tall as Pawan, means Pawan is taller than Gopi. So 1 is done, 3 is done. Now Pawan, Gopi, Ram and Sita are in scene. Hema is taller than Neha, who is not as short as Rakhi. Kamna is not the shortest. Chetan is taller than Hema, but shorter than Sita. Sita is in the scene, and this information is interrelated with that I taught. I'll repeat again and again whatever I taught in first session, that will prevail throughout the session, whether you are taking the course for 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, whatever you are taking, that will be all pervasive. So checking the interlink, Chetan is taller than Hema but shorter than Sita. Chetan is shorter than Sita but taller than Hema. So this is done. Now many people are there. Kamna is not the shortest. Hema is taller than Neha. Hema or Hema. Yes. Hema is taller than Neha. Hema is taller than Neha. Neha is not as short as Rakhi. नेहा उतनी छोटी नहीं है जितनी कि राखी, यानी कि राखी उससे छोटी है, राइट? सो हेमा इज टॉलर देन नेहा एंड नेहा इज नॉट एज शॉर्ट एज राखी. नेहा उतनी छोटी नहीं है जितनी कि राखी. ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड इट. I have written Hema is taller than Neha. I have written Hema is taller than Neha. Neha, who is relative pronoun, so we don't read who, rather you read Neha. Neha is not as short as Rakhi. Neha उतनी छोटी नहीं होगी जितनी कि राखी होगी, यानी कि नेहा से छोटी कौन है? राखी. Now come to the next point. So fifth is left and second is left. Kamna is not as tall as Neha. Kamna is not as tall as Neha. तो नेहा जितनी बड़ी नहीं है तो उससे क्या है, वो छोटी है. So Kamna is not as tall as Neha. नेहा उतनी बड़ी नहीं है, यानी नेहा से छोटी है. Now take the last one. Kamna is not the shortest. From here, if I ask you who is the shortest, who could be the shortest one? So either R or K, because everyone has below 1 or 2 persons, so that person cannot be the shortest. There is only 2 possibility, either either R or K will be the shortest. But categorically here written that Kamna is not the shortest. Kamna is not the shortest. So who will become shortest? So certainly Rakhi will become shortest. So Rakhi is shortest, no will go behind that. And Kamna is confined between Neha and Rakhi. She has to shorter than Neha and she has to taller than Rakhi. So Kamna's place is between R and N. So I'm taking that. No. Yes. So certainly Kamna will go here. Kamna will go here. Once Kamna is here, what Neha you are doing here? You also go. So this is your arrangement, and if you are able to arrange them, if you are able to understand the information given, if you are able to connect the dots, find the relationship between them or interrelationship between them, and if you are able to find the pattern, you are able to crack it. Once you are able to crack it, then the inference or conclusion part is there, and that is called solving the question. When you solve the question, you do the conclusion part or inference part. 4 types are there: definitely true, definitely false, probably true, probably false. You will be very, if the question is asked who is the tallest, obvious answer is P is the tallest. Who is the shortest? Obvious answer is R is the shortest. If the question is who is shorter than P and G but taller than C and S, so of course answer is 4th. If it is asked that who is 4th in height in descending order, who is fourth in height in descending order. Descending means घटते क्रम में. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Who is fourth? So S is fourth. So once you are able to crack it, you are able to answer the questions asked on those informations. Am I clear, students? I need responses. Put some responses. Is it clear? I need to refresh the page. Is it clear? Okay. Moving to the yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Now I'm getting so many. Okay. So so many yes. Yo. Okay. Thank you. So when I ask, please respond. So moving to the next question type. Okay. Now I'm taking a question from linear arrangement. The plan below shows, are you running of time? Students, you tell me, we will be completing 1 hour in 7 or 8 minutes. So you want to do the session today itself? You want to watch it more today? If yes, only then I'll proceed. Otherwise, I'll go to one more question and I'll conclude here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Others? I'm getting some yes, sir. What about others? So I'm taking a very interesting question. Okay. Let me take a very interesting question. Then I'll come here. I have so many questions for you. See, I'm taking a question from blood relation. In blood relations, students are extremely puzzled. I don't know what's the reason is. It has got some reason. We will discuss that. But it's not like that. We need an analytical mind. And you need a teacher who can guide you properly. If you are having these two things and you are practicing it, you will be able to do it fairly well in examination, fairly well. Before time you will be able to finish it. So see the question, how does it read? Mr. Ramlal has two sons, Pankaj and Kamal. Ramlal के कितने son हैं? Two, Pankaj and Kamal. And a daughter, Neha. So see, Mr. Ramlal has two sons, Pankaj and Kamal, and one daughter, Neha. Pankaj, Kamal, Neha. Try to keep it in your mind. Mr. Ramlal, oh no. Mr. Ramlal has two sons, Pankaj. So I'm putting plus. Son, so putting plus. Pankaj, Kamal, putting it's K. And if it is confusing, then let me erase it. Pankaj, Kamal, and a daughter, Neha. So let me put minus. Going back to the slide. Mr. Sohan Kapoor has one son, Amit, and a daughter, Ankita. Sohan Kapoor has one son, Amit, one daughter, Ankita. Oh my God. Mr. Sohan Kapoor one son and one daughter, both names start with A. And the last information, Mr. Rajat Chaurasia has two daughters, Pooja and Amrita. Two daughters, Pooja and Amrita, and a son, Nilesh. Pooja, Amrita, and Nilesh. Pooja, Amrita, and Nilesh. Pooja, Rajat Chaurasia, Pooja, Amrita, and a son, Nilesh. Going back to the question, all the young ones are married. जितने भी घर में बच्चे हैं सबकी शादियां हो चुकी हैं. And married to each other, एक दूसरे के साथ ही हुई है. Marriage to a person with the common first letter in their names is prohibited. So see the conditionality, see the restriction. What restriction is put on the marriage? If the first letter of the name is common, marriage cannot take place. So with this one restriction, we will try to solve the question. Of course, there is no need to say family से बाहर ही शादी होगी. So that doesn't require, it goes without saying. So coming to the question part. Okay, let's solve it. So see, what is the restriction? First letter of the name should not be same. So what is the hint given? What's the implied meaning here? Implied meaning is you start with the common name. Hint is given, you start with the common name. And if restriction is there, that marriage will not take place. So go for the another option. In this way, you will be able to find the best match. So N common, P common. So I'll start either with N or with P. Rest, brother, sister, no marriage can take place, no name is common. They are brother and sister. A is also common. So I'm moving with Nilesh. This is Nilesh family. This is Nilesh's family. This is another family and this is another family. So marriage will take place outside the family. Okay. So Nilesh can be married with Neha. So Nilesh will be either married to Ramlal's family or Sohan Kapoor's family. So can Nilesh be married with P and K? No, he is a male, they are males. No. Can Nilesh be married with Neha or whatever the name is? No, because the first letter is common. So only one option left for Nilesh is A minus. Is it clear? I want responses. Is it clear? Okay, yes sir. So Nilesh will be get married with A. Now moving to the next one. Coming to P. This is P's family. So P is a boy, male. So he will move to. In this family, no girl is left. There was one girl that is married. So certainly marriage will happen here. P and P is common. So marriage will take place only with A. So with A. Clear? Now come to Kamal. This is Kamal's family. Now move to here. No girl is left. So only here one girl is left. So Kamal will be married with P. And last match is left. That is very much obvious to you. That is N and A. If you are able to solve it, you are able to do questions based on it. Is it clear? So we have completed 1 hour. So on this note, if you have any queries, you can ask. Yes, CLAT is going to be tough. CLAT will be comprehension based, and through practice, anything can be achieved. Through practice, you can do miracle. So you have to practice it. If you are ready to practice it, someone has commented, so I'm answering. If you are ready to practice it, if you are taught right approaches and you are following that and you are doing rigorous work, you will make place in not CLAT rather than in top 100. Be assured. So students, I'm asking you, is it clear? Happy? Are you happy? Okay. So thank you very much. Thanks for bearing with me or bearing me. Thanks for listening me so carefully, doing the things with me. I'll try my best to bring fruitful things to you, and that will be high utility, will be on high level, higher side. I will not give you some kind of Sinduriyam. I'll always make you eat Malda, right? So don't go in those tricks and like things 10 second mein, 2 second mein, 5 second mein, right? Don't. Those are good only when you are watching. The moment you take a test paper, you set the time, you start solving, no trick will work. Those tricks are totally futile. So on this note, I'm leaving the session and finishing it. So let me put it like this. Hope you must be smiling. And in case of any query, these are the numbers, these are the websites, etc. You can ask, put your query there. Okay, so let's finish this session with this. Okay, bye, take care, stay home, stay safe. Thank you very much.